I've been thinking about doing this video, right, since the beginning of the year. But I said, let me wait till I sort out my taxes before I come here in case there's a Judas amongst us. Go report me to the GRA. But now that all is sorted, let's talk about it. Hi everybody, welcome to my channel. My name is Nana Ashanti. If today is your first time here, you are very welcome. I appreciate you being here. I've been doing a series called Building My Business in Ghana. I decided to start a grocery store slash convenience store, I've been told, in Ghana, and I documented the whole entire process from finding the place, naming it. I actually came here, we talked about it and everything. So if today's your first time, I'm a business content creator. You are welcome. Thumbs up, subscribe. And to my returning subscribers, yes, it's been a whole 4 months since we opened the shop, the big shop, as some of you may know. It's been interesting. It's been super interesting. So today we're going to talk about how much money we made in our first quarter. I thought this was like an important video to make because when I was starting the business, I started with you guys. I came here, we chose the locations together, we chose the names, the design, the colors, everything, you know, even the business model. I think the business model, some of you really here influenced, you know, the decision that I made in the end. So I think it's only fair that, you know, after a whole quarter of doing business, I would come here and tell you guys exactly how much it is that we made our first quarter of the business. Now, if you're not in Ghana and you're watching it somewhere else and you really do not understand how the Ghana city is in terms of value, think about all the figures you're going to see in this video as something that relates to your currency. Think about it in dollars, in euros, in yen, like wherever it is that you're watching from, in pounds. Think about it that way. It will make a lot more sense going forward. All right, so let's pull up our financials, what it is that we made in the first quarter. Quarter is 3 months in business terms. Every quarter you have to do a quarterly report, quarterly this that. So some of the things I learned in corporate, I am actually implementing them in my business. So let's do this. Let's do this now. This is going to be interesting. Let's do it. So we started business on October 1st, 2022. You guys have seen the the grand opening of the business and everything. I'm going to pull up some numbers here. But in the first October 2022 to 31st December 2022, we'll make it one quarter, make it our first quarter. We made our primary revenue, and we're doing just revenue for this video. In other videos we'll make other things, but in revenue we made 45,261 is what it is. This will put us on an average about 15,000 Ghana cedis a month, which is not bad for a start. And then our secondary, which was I had to make special orders when other people would order certain things, like bigger orders. They would do, you know, packages for people, Christmas hampers and other gifts and stuff, and also for corporate institutions, a couple of schools. I did other individuals as well. So that was our secondary source of income, source of revenue for the business. We did about 8,011 Ghana cedis. So this will put us just a little over 53,000 Ghana cedis. It will put us a little bit over 53,000 Ghana cedis. In the end, in December, I tried to push it to 60 because I was like, okay, we can do this. You know, we can do this. But I love that this is what it is. It is a good number. It's not a incredible number, you know, and I'll explain that to you. It's a good number. It's a good start for the first 3 months of a business to be able to do this. And now I know, like, the model is viable, the model will work. I know certain things you guys know, and for those of you that are new, the whole point of me starting this business was so that it could be franchised and replicated all over the country. I do not want to own 10 branches by myself. I don't want to own 5 branches by myself and keep replicating, open branches here and there as other businesses do in developing countries. I want individuals, I want people to be able to take this model of what a convenience store can be and should be, in my opinion, and replicate it in every environment, every neighborhood in Ghana. The tag of the company is your favorite neighborhood store. I want it to be that shop. So in doing this, that means that per my calculations, it would take you between 18 to 20 months to get back your initial investment, your startup capital. In business terms, it's actually pretty good. 18 to 20. The gold max is 18 to 24 months to get you back your startup capital. So I think it's great in that sense. I would like to push for 15 months. I would like to push for 15 to like 15 to 18 months. You should get your initial capital back. Now I'm doing this so that future franchisees will see the start of the business, how much money you could make. Now, this is just pure revenue. There's no expenses. There's nothing out of it. Like I was, thinking about initially, like, okay, everybody's like, oh, Manana, like you're putting all this money in your pocket. None of this money is in my pocket. In fact, I decided to reinvest all of it back in the business because it was our first quarter. But I want future franchisees to know that it is, possible to do even more revenue by doing certain things. So now I'm going to try something. We have over 200 products in the store right now. And this year, my goal is by the end of the year, I want to increase them to at least 300 individual products without crowding the space, without having too many options to get people confused and things like that. So one thing that I'm going to do to increase the revenue, number one, is to stock more made in Ghana products. Now, my store, part of the business model is to have other people that are creating your products in Ghana to come in there and have a shelf that's dedicated to you and your products. And it's been going well. But I have noticed something, that because we were initially buying the products of people, they weren't as motivated to sell the products themselves. So moving forward, I think what I'll be doing is I'll be renting the shelf space, not for money or anything, but I will be, when I get an entrepreneur who's interested in stocking their products, I will let them, stock the products on consignment so that we could put our profit margin on it, and then they will be more inclined to market the products. Because there's this one girl, she makes shito. Now, if you don't know what shito is, you're in for a treat. You can, order it online. I'll put my number over here, so you know exactly what shito is. It's this amazing Ghanaian condiment. I think we're the only ones that eat shito, right? Probably. I don't know. But she sells shito and her products fly off the shelf. She's the only person that I have whose products are on consignment, and she puts a lot of energy into marketing. And a lot of these other entrepreneurs, that make products, they don't put as much effort into their marketing because I bought the product off them. What is the incentive for them to push the products on your end? So that's one of the things I'm going to do, to put products on consignment and have, two marketing. I'm attacking marketing on one hand, and they are also spreading marketing message on the other hand, so that we could increase revenue for the shop. The other thing is that I've gotten requests for a lot of different things. Now, in Africa, we eat according to the seasons, right? And part of the shop brand is like selling, fruits, vegetables, and, meats and chicken and things like that. So whatever, season there's a fruit or vegetable that's available for that season. Because right now, as I'm talking to you, it's avocado season. There's so much avocado in town, in the farms, so much avocado, and things like yam and stuff are not on season. But because people are middle class now, they demand to have it all times of the year, which means I need to get extra equipment to preserve, find ways, either freeze, either flash freeze them, or kind of find a way, maybe jarring, something to store some products that can be available all year round. People have been asking for pre-chopped vegetables and fruits and stuff, which is also not a very common thing that you do in Ghana in general, but I will be venturing into that, which means I need to get more equipment. I need to get more freezers. So I will be doing that, more refrigeration, more beverages, more things. I would like to increase the products that are in the store. What else are we going to do? And also the third thing that I would like to do is also to step up my marketing a little bit, because I do post a lot on social media. I do run ads. I do a lot of in-person, like person to person, face to face kind of thing. But I'm also the only one that's running the business right now. So I spend a lot of my time on operations instead of in marketing. And it kind of is showing in how like sometimes our engagement on social media is. So that's another thing that I'll be stepping up in order to increase our revenue even further. Because all in all, I want someone to be able to take whatever savings they have, invest it in this business model, and know that in a couple of years, they're not only going to get their investment back, but it is a profitable business that you can use. Currently, I have 2 employees that run in a shift. I'm going to like soon, one of them is going to leave to go to school. So I have to be there a couple times a week. And then my other shop girl will be there a few times a week. So it's not even full-time work. It's usually just part-time work. And I like the model now. I like it. People are just as interested in the cafe menu as they are interested in the grocery side of things, which is something that I did not anticipate at all. But I am super excited about that as well. I did get one comment some time ago about if I was worried that there's going to be copycats like springing up in town, and I actually do not mind at all, because I feel like even now I am thinking about more ways to even step up, the value addition of what I'm doing. Maybe in a couple of years I might open another branch. But if you are interested in starting a franchise, I have asked, like, I want to go through this year from January to December. I want to see how the seasons turn, the sales. I want to put together a comprehensive franchising document for people to know that this is what you should expect if you're going to start a big shop on your own. So yeah, we're working. I'm still on it. Thank you all for your support. I have had some orders from people that watch the channel. Some of you from very far away from Ghana, ordering for your friends and family in Ghana. Other people just sending me messages just to say, hey, how are you doing? How are things going? Things are going okay. We're here, we're working. I want to make sure this model works and put actual convenience in our convenience stores in Ghana. So thank you guys so much for sticking with me and for joining the Big Shop. Ever so often I'll give you an update on different aspects of the business. It might jog your memory to do something for yourself, or it might give you an idea to do something different in the business that already exists. So that is what I am here for. Thank you so much. I'll see you guys in my next video. Goodbye.